Hey tennis friends, I'm here at the Rancho Las Palmas Resort and Spa in Rancho Mirage, California for the USTA Spring National Championships, otherwise known as the 2011 Easter Bowl. This is a national junior tournament, so let's go inside and take a look at the future American stars. It's the first final of the day, and it's about 90 degrees in the shade. Now serving in the near court from West Covina, California is the number 7 seed, Ernesto Escobedo. I didn't mention this before because I didn't want you to have any bias, but believe it or not, this is actually the championship round for the boys' 14s. Now serving in the near court from Kirkland, Washington is the number 1 seed, Henrik Wiersholm. Well, I'm here right now with the boys 14 champion, Ernesto Escobedo. Ernesto, that was quite a tough match today.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, you took out the number 1 seed. How did that feel?
It felt good, but at the same time, it was hard. It was hard work.
I know it's a warm day out. Was the weather a factor today?
No, it felt good. Like the weather wasn't too hot or too cold.
You were up 5-1 in the second set, and then he saved a handful of match points there. Did you get a little worried at that point?
Well, at deuce, I was like a little bit worried, but at the same time, if he hold a serve, I had my serve to like hold at 5-2.
The second final is a battle of former champions. In the near court is last year's 14s winner, Gabby Andrews. And serving from the far court is last year's 16s winner from Willoughby, Ohio, Kyle McPhillips. Now serving from the far court from Pomona, California is Gabby Andrews. All right, I'm here right now with the girls 18s champion, Kyle McPhillips. Kyle, that was a tough match out here in the heat.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Yeah, it was a pretty hot day out here today. And, you know, you got into that last game that Gabby actually saved 7 championship points. How did that feel on your side?
That was very nerve-wracking. I mean, I almost did like the biggest choke in the world. I got a little lucky to get out of that, to be honest. But yeah, that was a little nerve-wracking. I just tried to focus on the ball and not the fact that it was the finals of the Easter Bowl.
Well, you know, this was a great match for you because I guess the last 3 times you guys have played, she's beating you. And so nothing like a championship like this to make things come around to your side.
Yeah, I mean, I lost to her 3 times, and I was like, maybe the 4th time will be the lucky charm. Usually the 3rd one's lucky charm, but I'm a little special. It takes me more, I guess. So. I'm here right now with the director of tennis here at Rancho Las Palmas, Kevin Connolly. Kevin, tell me what it's like to have the Easter Bowl here at your facility.
Well, there's no doubt this is the marquee event of the year for us, and this is the 5th year running, and we've hosted the event, so it basically makes our year. It's our kind of niche for our site that, you know, we base the rest of the year around.
Well, you know, you have a lot of people come through the junior tournament here that go on to be the pros. What have you seen because you're a tennis instructor yourself, are you not?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and what have you seen out here with these kids coming out here and playing?
Interestingly enough, we have the BMP, which is just a month before the Easter Bowl, so a lot of the kids that do play in the Easter Bowl, we'll see them a couple years later in the BMP, and that's really neat. You know, usually the 16s or 18s finals, you know, we'll see their names in the qualifying or even the main draw, like Melanie Udan, you know, made it to the semifinals of the U.S. Open just a couple years ago. She was the Easter Bowl champion.
As Kevin mentioned, it's always great to come out here to see the next generation of American tennis stars. Right now on center court is the girls 14s championship. Serving from the far court from Bradenton, Florida is the number 5 seed, Maria Shishkina. Now serving from the far court from Miami, Florida is the number 8 seed, Katarina Stewart. I'm here right now with the girls 14s champion, Maria Shishkina. Maria, that was a tough match today in the heat.
Yeah, so it was pretty hot, but I tried to stay focused.
Well, you stayed focused, you took care of business. You know, you were up 5-1 in the second set, and then she started coming back. How were you feeling then?
I just had to stay focused and I tried to be more consistent because I made more mistakes when it was 5-1.
I know you're from Florida, so you're used to playing in the heat there, but out here it's a dry heat. Did it feel different to you?
It was a little different, yeah.
Well, that was a great win for you, and we'll follow your career, and hopefully you'll do terrific in your next match.
Thank you so much.
Just because you've won the championship, it doesn't necessarily mean that the competition is over, because right now, on one side of the net is Kyle McPhillips, and on the other side is Gabby Andrews, as they battle it out for the girls 18s doubles championship. I'm going to watch the conclusion of this match, so I'll see you next week with part 2 of the Easter Bowl finals and a lot more tennis outside the line.